Hi YouTube, it's Tracy from Entrepreneur Girl, and today I'm super excited because we have another submission for our Real Lives, Real People, Real Resellers video playlist series. Today we have Lynn, yay, from the Potter's Pickers, and he does this company alongside his wife, Catherine. And we have a lot in common because he's not only a reseller, but he also homeschools his kids. He's a Christian. He really is passionate about helping others out. And so I was really encouraged by his story, and I hope that you are too. And one thing that I loved is that he put the Kaching app on his wife's phone. So every time something's sold on eBay, her phone would light up and she would, get encouraged that it was actually working, which I thought was brilliant. So we all need to implement that in our own lives with our own spouses. I thought that was great. So thank you, Lynn, for your submission. And here he is.
Hi Tracy, my name is Len Pettis. I am one half of the Potter's Pickers. That's our eBay store name. That is our YouTube channel. We have a group on Facebook, and I'm submitting this video to you, and I know you wanted to keep it under 6 minutes, so I actually have a timer because I tend to go really long on stuff, and even that's going to take extra time, and I'll realize. So anyhow, I want to share with you my story of reselling because of the importance that YouTube has played on my career as a reseller, the vital role, the tool that it's been for my business. So I want to tell you a little bit about our story. The Potter's Pickers is me and my wife, Catherine. My wife, Catherine, it's kind of funny. I was kind of dragged into this kicking and screaming in a lot of ways, although if you were to look at our business now, it probably looks like I'm the driving force behind it. But my wife was really instrumental. She's a knitter. She's an extremely talented knitter, and because money was tight, she started to make things for herself she would normally buy. And when in doing this, things started to accumulate quickly, and she started to sell at craft fairs, and she made enough her first craft fair season to pay for Christmas, which was amazing. And so then we had this flea market open in town, and we're like, well, why don't we try to sell there? You still, she still had a lot of stuff left over. And so we started off, we had just her knitting there. And then we're like, well, we have a lot of stuff that didn't sell in our garage sales and stuff. Why don't we drag that out here? And then pretty soon it was like, I was going out, and that's when I started picking. I started to buy like Hallmark ornaments that were on clearance and things like that really don't do all that well at flea markets. But the flea market was outdoors, and we live in Wisconsin, so the flea market eventually closed. And lo and behold, we had to figure out what we were going to do with all the stuff that didn't sell. So one of the other resellers at the flea market often told us about, hey, this thing you have here would sell really well on eBay. That thing, oh, that would do really well on eBay. He was doing both. He was doing eBay and flea markets and things like that too. So I was like, I'm just going to try it. I started to throw some stuff up there, and pretty soon things started to sell. And it's funny. The flea market was over, and I was listing things that hadn't sold, but I was still picking, which really concerned Catherine. She was like, the extra money that was going out for me to buy things, she wasn't as excited about the things I was finding as I was, until I put the eBay app on her phone, and she started to get the little cha-ching alerts every time things were selling. And that was really exciting. That's really when she started to buy in. And I know, the moment I knew that she was all in with this thing was when she let me shell out $200 for a huge lot of records to put on eBay. And that's when I knew, like, okay, she's all in. She is all the way with me. She sees the potential of this. And so that was last year. December was when we started. Right before Christmas was when we started on eBay. And I have been fired from my job about 6 weeks ago. I lost my job, and it's really one of the best things that's ever happened to me, because I can put my efforts now into eBay. When I was working, I always said to my wife, like, Catherine, if I put the 50 hours effort into eBay that I'm putting into work, we will thrive. We can make it doing this. And so now I get a chance to put that to the test. So the struggle that we're having, of course, is listing, because nobody really likes listing. The buying and the shipping is the fun part. But so we're working our way up there. We're getting there. And by God's grace, we're making a go of it. So the Potter's Pickers, we're Christians, we're homeschoolers, and we want to do this to provide for our family, to glorify God, to help share the gospel of Jesus Christ with people, to spend as much time as possible with our family so we can pour into them and not sacrifice our children at the altar of SUVs and houses. So we kind of live the scavenger's life, if you will, not to steal from Jay and Ryan over there, but we've really developed a thrifting lifestyle for ourselves, not where we're just picking to resell, but we're also picking for ourselves, seeing where we can cut back in our own budget. So I just wanted to make this video to kind of share my story, because I think that a lot of people don't understand the potential behind eBay. And YouTube has been so integral to my growth as a reseller. I have a YouTube channel also. I have a series called eBay for Beginners, and that's something that I'm building on. It's not just haul videos, although I certainly have that, but I really want to teach other people how to be independent. Our mutual friend Ray has mentored me along the way, and I now have the opportunity to mentor somebody else, not only through eBay, but somebody who I'm working with on the telephone almost every day and coaching him through stuff. So it's been a real blessing in that way to be able to pay it forward, to share some of the things. I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. I didn't figure this thing out on my own. It's people who, like you, oh, there's my 6 minutes. That's the end of my 6 minutes. But I'll just finish my thought. As people in the picking community on YouTube who have made me the success that I am today as a reseller. So I want to pass what it is that I've learned on to somebody else, and hopefully they can be blessed by it. So that's my story, Tracy. Thanks so much for watching my video. I'll end the broadcast here. Take care and God bless you all. Goodbye.
Isn't that wonderful? So thank you, Len, very much for your submission. I'm going to put all of his links below. So please support one of our own. Go check out his site. Go check out his Facebook. Go check out his website, as well as his YouTube, and just, share some love. If you have a video that you would like to submit, please send it about 6 minutes long in an MP4 or other video file so that I can upload it onto my channel. And you don't have to be a YouTuber. You don't have to have this big company. You don't have to be doing this for years and years and years. This is a video series about the reality of it. So it could be the struggles. You could just love it, and have a lot of encouragement. It could be about any type of e-commerce or entrepreneur. It doesn't have to be just eBay and Amazon. So if you have anything that you would like to share to others on YouTube to encourage them or to teach them, or just, to share, please go ahead and submit that video to me. I love this series. I would love to hear from you. And I just appreciate everybody taking the time to, support one another, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye.